Okay, today we're looking at the IFootage Cobra 3. This specific model is the C180F-P, and the -P stands for pedal. So if you get the model with the -P on the end, that means you can control the bass with your foot, which is actually really quite handy. So when looking at this item for the first time, it comes in cellophane wrapping with a little brochure on the inside for all the other little bits and pieces that iFootage create. And this is the first time that I've come across iFootage. I've very infrequently purchased tripods, but when I have done in the past, it's always been Manfrotto, a Nuia product or something similar like that. So it's nice to see that these guys have got into external lighting, light modifiers, and there's a lot more to their repertoire than just this tripod. We're looking at 74 centimeters for the total length when it's in the case. This case does extend a little bit as well, depending on what tripod head you have on the top. So if you do add something on, add one of their tripod heads on the end, then it's still going to fit in the case. So I judge a case quite simply on its zip. I know this sounds a little bit mad, but when you've got lots of equipment, you want to keep that equipment in really good condition, and the cases that you get for your equipment really does make a difference when you're transporting it around for projects. And this case stood out to me as a really well made, really nice product, and it was only complementing what the product was inside as well. So taking a look at the inside, initially unboxing this tripod base plate is what the only thing I can describe it as. It's the plate that clicks into the top of the monopod where you would connect your camera, lighting or lighting modifier, maybe even a GoPro, whatever you're intending to use this for. This is the plate that clicks into it at the top. So just removing that little protection there, you can see we've got a 3/8 inch thread with a 1/4 inch on the inside as well. It's a really nice design. They're both connected together. You can't take this section apart, although I'm initially trying here because I've never actually looked at this design before. But this type of fitting is actually really useful. It means that you can connect to anything and you're never actually going to lose any part of these thread adapters. So moving on to the monopod itself, in the case it's velcroed inside the case, which was really nice to see, and it just means that if you forget to zip the case up, or if you accidentally unzip the case, it's not just going to all come falling out and damage it. And that said, this is an absolutely unbelievably well built product. It's made of carbon fiber and metal. I'm pretty sure the metal is going to be some sort of aluminium because it's actually pretty light, and it comes with a base plate at the bottom. Now let me think of a better word. Is this a base plate or is this more of a like a foot? Yeah, let's call it a foot. It's got a 3/8 inch thread at the bottom for the foot. I'll show you a little bit later on where that foot gets used, but it gets stored in the bottom just there. So you can use it in the base like that just to stand the monopod up, or you can detach the monopod from the tripod that's on the bottom and click that and screw that 3/8 inch thread into the bottom of the monopod on its own. So let's move on to the legs. Now these things, I was actually really pleasantly surprised at the design here. It's up there with some of the top brands that I've used, and simply pushing that button which releases the little notch which allows you to move the leg up and down, and it feels really good quality. You can see there as I lowered the leg down, you can see each one of them clicking into place, and then when it's down on the floor it's rock solid, it's not going anywhere. So moving on to the tripod pedal now. This is the silver bit that's sticking out, and the bit of the model number where it is a -P, meaning there is a pedal on the bottom. So using your foot, you can use that to release the tension on the bottom of the monopod. A really nice feature for when you want to be keeping control of the camera and lining that shot up. And I've removed there the tripod plate and connected it directly into the base of the tripod. So this allows you to get a really low angle shot. And again, looking at the tensioner a little bit closer up. From the pictures online, I couldn't get a good feel for the design of this for the way that it was set up, so I wanted to create this and add this into the video so that you can see it a little bit closer up. But take my word for it, it's a really well built piece of kit, and something that you would happily trust your equipment on. You can see really nice and easy, clicks in and out with just pulling back that sleeve to release the tension on it. So you flip the legs up vertically towards the clips. The clips are really easy to use, like you would have seen on any sort of tripod or a light stand before. Great tension, snap back in place, and it fits perfectly back into the bag. The bag, like I said earlier, is adjustable, if you have a tripod head on it or not. Now, one thing I didn't mention was this little red cap. You can take it out of the bottom of the tripod and screw it directly into the bottom of the monopod. That allows you to use this as a standalone monopod, or you could even use it as a little bit of a hiking aid, hiking tool if you needed to, just to get you through those tricky spots on some walks, maybe to get some lovely panoramas of the sun going down. So yeah, absolutely top quality products, one that I'm more than happy to recommend to you guys, friends and family, and my subscribers. And do go ahead, check out the link on Amazon for the latest price on this product. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I'll see you on the next one.